The man swiftly drives his blade straight through the orc's eye. In an instant, the entire orc army freezes in fear. They never saw it coming. This seemingly weak man standing before them could be so ruthlessly brutal. Out of sheer terror, they have no choice but to bow down and submit. They obediently present him with the crown of power. But the cunning old orc king isn't about to let anyone control him that easily. He lifts the crown, pretending to crown the man to lower his guard. Just as the man smugly celebrates, imagining himself ascending to the peak of power, the old orc king suddenly flips the crown around and drives its spikes viciously into him. Before he can even process what's happening, the orc king orders his army, who've been waiting for this moment, to attack. The man is completely caught off guard. He desperately fights back. But against the massive orc horde, even the Dark Lord himself is no match. In seconds, countless blades pierce his body. He collapses into a pool of blood, filled with bitter resentment. Seeing the Dark Lord muttering under his breath, he quickly goes still. Only then does the Orc King order his army to step back. He cautiously nudges the body with his foot to see if he's really dead. But at that very moment, the man suddenly releases a burst of light from his mouth. His entire body explodes, then transforms into a freezing blast that instantly engulfs the entire Dark Tower. Everything in its path is frozen solid. Dead silence. The surviving orcs are terrified by what they've just witnessed. But with the old Orc King's reassurance, they quickly regroup and break into wild cheers. The Orc King thinks that by killing Sauron, he can lead his orcs to continue their reign of terror across Middle-earth. But what he doesn't know is that the man's blood remains boiling hot even in the freezing cold. It seeps underground and pools into a strange, dark liquid. Almost as if it's alive, it lurks in the shadows, waiting for its chance. Soon enough, an unlucky mouse ventures out looking for food and is instantly consumed by the black ooze. The creature's life force gives it even greater strength, so it begins devouring every living thing in sight. After who knows how many years, the black ooze keeps growing stronger and finally crawls out of the dark cave. But in this frozen wasteland, there's nothing left to consume. Soon the ooze lets out a weak hiss, seemingly on the verge of death. But just when it thinks all hope is lost, a peasant woman happens to pass by in her cart. The ooze seizes the opportunity and immediately crawls up the wheel. With the woman's agonizing scream, the Dark Lord finally absorbs enough life force to take human form and return to Middle-earth once again. However, this time he's learned his lesson from being betrayed by the Orc King. He disguises himself as a nobleman in distress, deceives the elven queen Galadriel, and prepares to rule the world once more through his plan to forge the Rings of Power.